and welcome to this video on how to navigate equity, diversity, inclusion, and accessibility, or EDIA, at summer abroad. In this video, you will find information on how to find EDIA resources on our website, including information that pertains to student communities, site-specific program information, and the Summer Abroad EDIA Award. I will take you through the different sections of our website and explain what you should know. To start off, you will find all the EDIA information on our website under the EDI and Accessibility tab. Here, you will find 3 tabs that link you to different parts of the Summer Abroad's commitment to EDIA. Let's start with the first. Here, you will find resources for various student communities. Let's look at a few things that can fall under EDIA and student communities. Each one of these sections opens up to more resources. Let's take a look at some of these sections. To begin, let's take a look at students with disabilities. You can find all sorts of resources on this page, but most importantly, some questions that you should ask before you apply for a program to see if it is right for you. Questions such as, what kind of accommodations will I need abroad? What are the available accessibility and accommodation resources in the host country and/or institution? What is the financial cost of these resources, and what does my insurance cover? You can also find some reminders, such as ensuring that you have all your medical needs. And below, you can find tips on how to navigate the Summer Abroad program, as well as funding opportunities. And finally, some additional resources, such as information from the Government of Canada. Let's go back and take a look at another section. Let's check out mental health and well-being. Here, you will find some more questions to keep in mind when you choose a program, such as, is the workload of the Summer Abroad program acceptable for me? Or are there support groups, organizations, or campus resources available at the partner institution to address mental health concerns? As well, you can find additional resources on mental health, which can be really convenient abroad. Finally, let's go back and take a look at international students. Here, questions like, do I need a visa for traveling to the destination? If yes, when should I start preparing? How long does it usually take? What kind of travel document would I apply for, and how much would it cost? Questions like this are crucial in order to have a smooth and safe summer abroad experience. For more information about student communities and cultural differences, check out this link here, which provides information about how to adjust to unfamiliar cultures and know yourself as a person before you go abroad. Next, let's move into site-specific EDIA resources. Each one of our programs has its own section that focuses on things like differences in culture, norms, politics, and environment. Since every country is different, I highly recommend you read carefully through these sections and do your own research as well. When we scroll down, you will see a list of all the countries that we have programs for. Let's take a look at some of the resources in these categories. These tabs cover a variety of subjects about the place that you will be traveling to, which are indicated here. When you click on them, a drop-down menu shows the information in that genre. For example, let's go through Puerto Rico. As the Summer Abroad program is an active program with many field trips, most of your time will be spent outside. This makes it important to know the terrain and the climate of the location that you will be going to. For example, in Puerto Rico, temperatures are hot and humid, which may affect the way that you study or interact with your surroundings. A course like Puerto Rico will have lots of walking and hiking involved, which may not be suited if you have any accessibility issues. If we look here, we can see that Puerto Rico is diverse. However, if we look at dietary restrictions, we can see that differing diets can be accommodated within San Juan, but you must prepare to explain your needs to the locals so that they may understand your specific needs. It's beneficial to know this sort of information beforehand and familiarize yourself with the culture. Moving on, let's look at Italy. Here we have general terrain differences, as Siena is actually built on 3 hills. The transportation system is well equipped, making it easy to move around Siena and outside of Siena. If we take a look at the Mental Health and Well-being tab down below, you can see that although Italy has been making progress with health services, things might still be slow in smaller towns like Siena, which is good to keep in mind when thinking of your own needs so that you know where to reach out if there is a lack of services, such as ISOS. You can also see that certain resources may be readily available, such as emergency contraception and birth control, but others, like specific brands of medications and hygiene products, may not be. An important reminder that you must prepare for language barriers and ask the on site staff if you need help. It is extremely essential to know that cities and towns may differ greatly within a country, which is why it's helpful to look at site specific information like this. Let's go ahead and take a look at Japan next. Japan is relatively safe, and a very safe country for 2S LGBTQ individuals, but is also socially conservative and has differing attitudes. Be mindful of your host country's culture and prepare yourself for adjustment as you enter these spaces. Also in Japan, it is relatively safe to travel as a woman, but keep in mind that verbal and physical harassment may happen. Again, these are all important things to keep in mind, as well as resources to have on hand when abroad. Make sure to go through all these details and resources to decide on whether a course is suitable for you. As some of our programs are brand new for 2025, we will continue to provide information as we go. Check the website for more updates in the upcoming months. Our final tab focuses on the EDIA Award. The EDIA Award is granted to students who contribute to advancing equity, diversity, and inclusion. In your application, we encourage students to express their identities. For example, if you are a self-identifying Black student or a self-identifying Indigenous student, we would love to hear more about your story. Here, you will be able to see the recipients of the EDIA Awards of both 2023 and 2024 and their backgrounds, which you can actually go and read up on. Finally, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, do not hesitate to reach out to our Diversity and Inclusion Program Coordinator at summerabroad.edia@utoronto.ca. You are also able to book an online appointment with the EDIA Program Coordinator to learn more about possible summer abroad opportunities. If you have any feedback or suggestions regarding this page, please use our contact feedback form and let us know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy your summer abroad program.